Good morning everyone. I am Vidansh of class 8. So today I am starting Rajasthan Studies question answers by Vidansh. I am Vidansh, studying in Vidyashri Academy Senior Secondary School. So first question. When and where did the conference called and who was presided over it? So Hurda conference is called at Bhilwara by Maharana Jagat Singh II of Mewar on 17 July 1734. So Hurda is called Bhilwara and it was called by Maharana Jagat Singh II of Mewar on 17th of July 1734 at Hurda. So second question, what is Chauth and what is Khiraj? So Chauth is a protection tax charged by Marathas. Chauth से protection tax charged by the Marathas. Then Khiraj an agricultural tax. It is an agricultural tax on agricultural land. What is Khiraj? Khiraj is an agricultural tax levied on the agricultural land. Okay. So when was the revolt? 1857 started in the following. Revolt of 1857 was started in Nasirabad. First in Nasirabad on 28th May 1857. Neemach 3 June 1857. On 3 June 1857. On Erinpura, it was done on 21 of August 1857. In Kota, 15th of October 1857. So on Nasirabad, 28th May 1857. In Neemach in 3 June 1857. Erinpura on 21 August 1857. And in Kota on 15 October 1857. So next question. Name the reasons of the revolt in Rajasthan. So some reasons are: first reason, company interference in princely states' internal matters. So the first reason is company interfere in the internal matters of the princely states. Now our second reason is discontent on succession issue of princely states. Discontent on succession issue of the princely states, it is our second. And our third is sentiment of common third is sentiment of the common people. So fourth option is interference in economic affairs of princely states. Okay, now our last reason that the revolt of 1857 happened in Rajasthan is discontent among feudals. So discontent among feudals is our last reason. That's why the revolt of 1857 started in Rajasthan. Okay, so I hope that you understand this. So on the next question, who made the first attempt at the unification of Rajasthan? So the first attempt was taken by the king of Kota, Maharao Bhim Singh. Maharao Bhim Singh of Kota. So who made the first unification of Rajasthan? Maharao Bhim Singh of Kota made the first at the unification of Rajasthan. So the dates of the unification of the following are as follows. So the first means the Matsya Union. So the Matsya Union was unified on 18th of March 1948. It is the first phase. So Eastern Rajasthan was unified on 25th of March 1848. It is the second phase, almost 1 week later. So joint Rajasthan was unified on 18th of April 1948. It is the third phase. It was the third phase of the unification of Rajasthan. So first Matsya Union, Eastern Rajasthan and joint Rajasthan. Okay. Now next. So next is Greater Rajasthan. So Greater Rajasthan was unified on 30th of March 1949. 1949. So the Greater Rajasthan was unified on this, and this is the fourth phase of unification of Rajasthan. So the joint Greater Rajasthan was unified on 15th of May 1949. It is the fifth phase of the unification. So the Rajasthan Union was unified on the 26th of January, when our Republic Day we celebrate 1950. It is the sixth phase, second last phase, and the last phase is the present Rajasthan. It was unified on November 1956 till now. It is the last and seventh phase of unification of Rajasthan. Okay. Name the districts which having highest and lowest literacy rate. So the highest literacy rate is in Kota with 76.6%, and the least is Jalore with 54.9% of the literacy rate. Okay, so the highest is Kota and least is Jhalore. So I hope. Name the only Aboriginal tribe in Rajasthan. So there is only one Aboriginal tribe in Rajasthan. It is Saharia. Is the only Aboriginal tribe in Rajasthan. So, what are the main raw materials for the cement industry? So, the first main raw material for the cement industry is limestone. Limestone is the first. Then gypsum and coal. Limestone, gypsum and coal. These are the three main components of the cement industry, or we can say raw materials. Okay. Explain says. What are says? Says are the special economic zones. What is the full form of says? Then it is the special economic zones. So these are applied by the government for the rapid industrialization, and second is for increase in employment opportunities. So these are applied for the rapid industrialization and increase in the employment opportunities. So who is a tourist? So a tourist is a person. Is person who get rid of his monotonous daily routine and life. So the person who gets rid of his daily routine, which is so boring, or than life, so he travels different places and come back at permanent residence. So a person who gets rid of his boring routine and want to come out from the routine and travels from places to places to be fresh and want to explore new things. So it is a tourist. So next is where the first train service was started in Rajasthan. So the first train service was started in Rajasthan from Bandikui to Agra. From Bandikui to Agra Fort. The first train service in Rajasthan was started. Okay. So the main objective for the Manrega, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. What is its main objective? So its objective is to provide 100 days employment 100 days employment to poor rural families. Employment to poor rural families every year. So its main objective is to 100 days employment to the poor rural families every year. Means once in year they give 100 days employment to the poor families and their persons. So what was the continuous development agenda adopted by the UNO members? So when was it adopted? So it was adopted on 2015. It was adopted on 2015. Continuous development agenda was adopted by UNO member nations. So when and by whom Bhudan movement started? So it was started by Vinoba Bhave on 18th of April 1951. So it was started by whom? Vinoba Bhave, and on when? 18th April 1951. Okay. Write the full forms of the given. So NOTA means so it is it is an election machine, and there are various so it is the last option. NOTA means you are not satisfied with all the above parties or the members, so you can press the NOTA button. So NOTA means none of the above. NOTA. So what is VVPAT? So VVPAT means voter verifiable paper audit trial. Okay. What is sweep? So sweep is systematic voters education and electoral participation program. So what is sweep? So it is a systematic voters education and electoral participation program. So okay. When was the first village court? Where was the first village court opened in Rajasthan? Where? So it was opened in Bassi, which is in Jaipur. The first village court where it was opened, you can see the first village court was opened in Bassi, Jaipur. So who is the so we are here for the Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. So write about the Rajya Sabha. So the Rajya Sabha speaker presently is is Jagdeep Dhankar ji, our vice president. So it is the members number is 245 members and tenure is 6 years per member. So the speaker of Lok Sabha, the Rajya Sabha we got, and the Lok Sabha is Mr. Om Birla. Okay, speaker of our Lok Sabha. Number of members in the Lok Sabha 545, and the tenure of members is 5 years. Okay, per member 5 years. Okay. Then our next question: under which constitutional amendment our country has adopted the Panchayati Raj system? So Panchayati Raj system in our India was adopted under 73rd Constitutional constitutional amendment. So under which 73rd constitutional amendment our country has adopted the Panchayati Raj system. So who is the chairman of the following? Means the chairman of the municipal corporation, municipal council and the Nagar Palika. So the municipal corporation is our mayor, it's called a mayor, and the municipal council is Sabhapati, and Nagar Palika. So Nagar पालिका अध्यक्ष, नगर पालिका अध्यक्ष. So Nagar Palika Adhyaksh is the Nagar Palika's chairman. Okay. So who built the Lohagarh Fort? Lohagarh Fort in Rajasthan was built by. So who built Lohagarh Fort? Jat King. Who made Jat King Maharaja Suraj Maharaj. Okay. Bani Thandi painting is famous in which style? So in Kishangarh style. It is famous Bani Thandi painting. Okay. So in which fort Badal Palace located? In which fort? Bundi Fort is the Badal Palace located. Okay, Badal Palace is located in Bundi Fort. And which fort is known as the Golden Fort? This is our last question. The Jaisalmer Fort. So Golden Fort is equals to Jaisalmer Fort. So I hope that you understand all the questions. These are the questions that I hope that you understood all of them. These are the all. Okay. I hope that you understand it. All of them. SWI, PAT, First Council and the Lohagarh Fort and etc. So thank you for giving your time and thanks for watching.